and gentlemen, this war is only getting bigger. The first ceasefire for the people to leave has also failed, and forces are taking a position for a bigger war. The West, after prodding Ukraine, has refused to grant the one demand, the no-fly zone. Why is even Ukraine now beginning to call out NATO? Let's debate.
Details that we are picking up over the last 24 hours is that if you look at, there are multiple accesses that have basically been opened up by the Russian troops. Starting from the northern side, from Belarus itself, in Zhytomyr, we are being told that the Russians are trying to move in, encircle Kiev. Then you have the other axis, which is in Kharkiv. We're being told that while the Ukrainian army, they've been able to hold fort, that area, there has been a lot of shelling that has taken place.
Завод взорвался. Братан, давай назад. Братан, давай назад. Ну его нахуй.
Eastern Ukraine situation is like pessimistic, but I think that we could handle it with the help of our Ukrainian forces. We will defeat Russian troops, and I think that we can handle this situation.
We've been seeing multiple statements changing every time whenever there are developments on ground. Talks may take time. There might be a solution in some time, but the attacks will continue. That's what was maintained by Russia while they were into a dialogue with Ukraine.
And we can hear that the ceasefire is not taking effect today. This was a planned regime of silence, as they call it, for the evacuation of refugees from Mariupol and other cities.
We've also traveled in some parts of southern Ukraine to understand what's really happening. There is a lot more prohibition in terms of filming those areas. In fact, we were also called in for questioning by the Ukrainian army yesterday. Of course, things are very, very volatile in those very areas, especially in southern side.
The whole of Europe understands that they are sending aid to Ukraine because hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians today, at the cost of their lives, the lives of their relatives and even children, are deterring the aggressor.
The talks had begun on 28th of February. 5 long hours and no major breakthrough. And on Thursday, once again, after a delay, both the sides were on the talking tables, but they agreed upon the green corridor that would be provided for the evacuation of over 2 lakh people.
So far, the West has refused to go all in and defend Ukraine.
НАТО. Слабкий саміт, розгублений саміт, саміт, на якому видно, що не всі вважають боротьбу за свободу для Європи метою номер 1.
It seems like he intends to provoke the conflict between NATO and Russia. If that's his sentiment when he got up yesterday.
But is the West fighting a proxy war?
The support for Ukraine is real, profound, extensive. Unfortunately, this is not like flipping a light switch. What we do know, what it does tell us, is how extraordinary the Ukrainian people are, their will, their determination, their absolute commitment to defend their country, to defend their freedom, to defend their future. That's the story of the past week.
Украинскими националистами готовится провокация с участием западных журналистов в городе Харьков. По подтвержденным данным, на улице Желерди Киевского района в частном секторе между домами размещены реактивные системы залпового огня.
And Putin has a stern message for the West.
Что нужно сделать бесполетную зону на территории Украины.